welcome to this fantastic, hopefully, playthrough of Star Trek Adventures 2. We are celebrating the impending launch, or perhaps launch, depending on when you watch this, of the Star Trek Adventures Exploration Guide, which is an absolutely fantastic book. And if you don't believe me, go and check out what we did last week on YouTube, the Modiphius YouTube channel. That's Modiphius Live on YouTube, or the links down below, and you can watch as we created this adventure using that exploration guide. Super cool. So I would suggest watch that first, see how the adventure was planned out, and then come and watch this to see what happened to the adventure. Did it play out correctly? Well, or not correctly, did it play out? And what happened and what changed, and all of that wonderful stuff that role-playing brings with it. I'm joined by three amazing people, and so I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you. And let's kick off with Lloyd.
Hello everyone, my name is Lloyd. I work at Modiphius Entertainment. I'm just a person in here to fill the slot of being the coolest person in the room.
Okay, that's a statement that needs to be proven, I think. Lloyd, who are you going to be playing?
I will be playing, oh Lord, I hope I can pronounce this correctly. Second Officer Xantis Tharv. I cannot get that last name. Second Commander Xantis Tharvik.
Xantis Tharvik.
Xantis Tharvik. I am an Andorian. I kick ass. I take names, and I'm very loyal to our captain.
There we go. Lovely. Michelle, who's no longer the coolest person in the room because Lloyd's already claimed the title, I'm afraid.
Hello friends, my name's Michelle Kelly, my pronouns are she, her. I'm an actor, voice actor, TTRPG performer, fancy that. And actually I am in a different room, and I'm definitely the coolest person in this room because I'm the only one, so take that, Lloyd. I will be playing Lieutenant Lutoran. Let's try that again. It's saying lieutenant. It's just not right for me. But we've discussed it, and apparently I have to say lieutenant and not lieutenant. Lieutenant Lenora Nichols. She is a scientist. She's very smart. She's very into her xenobiology, and she's going to get to the bottom of any kind of scientific conundrum that we may face.
I love it. And then leading this really cool crew is none other than Jim.
Hey everybody, I'm Jim. I am the project manager and line editor for the Star Trek Adventures RPG, published by Modiphius Entertainment, and I am the coolest person in this room, although my glamour right here, a little bit cooler than me, so we'll just have to make it work. I will be playing Commodore Nella Zen, the Trill commander of the USS Challenger Constitution class in this adventure, which we decided we're going to set in approximately 2280. So it's just before the pajamas of the motion picture come into play, so we're still wearing the original series lovely classic uniforms.
I'm glad you pointed out that fact, because I'd forgotten that. You're absolutely right. Yes. So, 2280, the Klingons are a threat. The Gorn are a threat. The Romulans are a threat. Yep, that's pretty much summing up the status of the Alpha and Beta quadrants. Right. So, with those wonderful introductions out of the way, I think we can get going. And for those of you who are keeping track of these kind of things, we start the game with 0 momentum and 6 threat, which is cool.
Now hang on, you said Klingons, Gorns, and Romulans, so I think there's only 3 threat, right?
Oh.
They count as 2 each.
Oh, they're really big threats. They count as 2, I see.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. And so we find ourselves drifting through that endless black velvet of space, the USS Challenger and her graceful form slowly marking the progress of the future and of the Federation. And onto the bridge we head, where we find our commander, our second officer, and Lieutenant Nichols, all on the bridge at their duty stations. Suddenly, there is an incoming hail from a nearby sector, and the young ensign who is on communications looks over at you, Commodore, I should say, expectantly. I've got an incoming hail, sir.
Thank you, Ensign. Open a channel.
It's very distorted. I'll see what I can do. There's some tapping, and the ensign presses the giant, clearly large thing into her ear as she listens to what's going on. And on screen, this very static-like image appears of a person that... go ahead and roll a d20 for me each, if you please. Just a random d20 roll for me, if you please.
13.
12.
Wait for it. 2.
2. Okay, 13 is the number that I heard. So, on the screen is a very distorted face of a Trill. And the audio is kind of delayed and lagged, and the Trill looks fairly distressed. And all that you are picking up is it's a repeated message. Obviously, it's not even a live message, and it's just, we need assistance, abduction, and Gillard Star M14. Assistance, abduction, Gillard M14. I'm sorry, sir. That's all I'm getting, is what the young comms ensign says.
Can we localize where the signal's coming from?
I'll get on that.
The SPC. Whew. All right, so you were going to try and localize where it's coming from?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Fantastic. So I would ask you, and the ship will assist on this one, would you please give me a Reason plus Science check?
Not
And
a problem.
Reason plus Science, and the ship will assist with comms plus science as well.
All right.
Comms and science, all right?
Yep, and the difficulty is 1.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Brilliant. So that's 2 successes already.
Well, 2. You said the 2 and a 4. Do any of your focuses help? That might be even more successful.
Unfortunately, I do not think I have any focuses specifically for. Oh, I do have shipboard tactical systems. Could I look? Could I say that being able to put something down to figure out where that is something I'd have to do when doing battles on ships?
I would say if you were trying to identify where the signal was coming from on a ship, sure.
That's a good point. It was worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. Absolutely.
And the ship's target number was 10. I rolled a 9, so that's 1 additional success from the ship.
So 3 successes. That's brilliant.
3 successes.
You
So
only
it's-
needed 1.
So that's 2 momentum.
2 momentum. However, you can spend that momentum to gain additional information if you so desire. And so your analysis of the signal, it is a repeating signal. You suspect that it is somewhere between 6 and 12 hours old. So it's been on a cycle for 6 to 12 hours. And it is in actual fact coming from sector M14, which is in Beta Quadrant, right at the edges of the galaxy. Beg your pardon, the edges of the galaxy, as it were. But it is incredibly close to Klingon and Gorn territory.
Given that we had our momentum in that roll, could we use some of that momentum to find out any history of that location so we at least know what we're expecting?
Absolutely. I will give you, so I'm going to deduct 1 momentum. I'm going to deduct 1 for you because it's not overly complicated. So you're on 1 momentum. So the area, the M14 sector, is fairly unremarkable. It was charted about 10 years ago, and it has some basic information, which I will give to you now. And the information that you get is that within the sector, there are 3 systems that have any kind of value, but none of them are really overly valuable. The scientist who was responsible for the survey was an individual named Melvo Gillard, and the main star in the sector, one of the 3, is called Gillard's Star. And it's a fairly unremarkable star, although it does have occasional radiation storm. What else can I tell you? Yeah, most of the planets are like lava or gaseous giants. However, there was an unusual planet which it was unusual simply because it was potentially habitable, but it would require a lot of adaptation. It was dismissed, otherwise it's rocky, barren stuff. With regards to the Klingons and the Gorn, no one has claimed ownership of this sector because with 3 systems, most of it being rocky, not much point.
Second momentum, can we pinpoint exactly which planets the call is coming from, given how big the place is?
You can indeed. Back down to 0 momentum. So, the distress call was not coming from any of the planets. It was coming directly from Gillard's star, but at the edge of the solar system. So possibly some kind of observation platform. The signal was encoded using Starfleet standard protocol. So whoever sent it knew or is part of Starfleet.
All right. So I'll go Commodore. I've pinpointed it to be a observation section on the edge of the solar system just next to the star, most likely using Starfleet command protocols. I don't know what else we can do from that information, but I hope this will help you. Boop, and I'll send it over.
Thank you. And then to the ensign, I'll ask the ensign, please run. Oh, you having trouble hearing me?
No, sorry, it's just the ensign with the.
Yeah, sorry, you're doing your thing with the communications officer. All right, no worries. Run the signal through the computer and see if you can isolate what that person's name was, and if we can connect them to any Federation posting or Starfleet posting, if they're from a ship or if they're from a outpost or something. Let's get that information. And then Helm, Lieutenant Kamal, please set course for Gillard Star, best speed.
Wow. Okay. The comms ensign is actually pretty good, rolling a 1. Anyway, this doesn't contribute to your momentum, but the comms operator feels really, really good about their job. Kamal lays in a course. It will take you approximately 2.5 hours to get there, given your current location out on the extremes, which is probably why you picked up the distress call in the first place. And so the comms officer comes back to you with a name and says to you, yes, the encoded details, this was sent by Commander Zimkus Tal. And Commodore, you know the name Zimkus Tal. It is a trill, the Tal Trill. Maybe I should have chosen a different name there. The Tal Trill is a very respected scientist known for lost causes.
I'm sorry, scientist known for lost causes?
Yeah, so basically the Tal symbiont has a fondness for going where it's dangerous or where everybody else has dismissed you can't solve this scientific mystery or you can't solve this. They're the ones who like to go and try and solve it.
Got it. Okay.
Given my enthusiasm for the ecologies of new planets, would I be familiar at all with anything they were trying to find out around Gillard's Star, apart from what we already know about the radiation spikes?
You can easily bring up the report from the USS Kent that did the survey 10 years ago. None of the planets, he said quickly, just scanning through them, because we do have all of the planets, courtesy of the exploration guide. Most of the planets are rocky, barren planets. There is an L-class planet in the Gillard Star, that means it's marginal for habitation. It's got some jungle, some possible insect life, nothing major. Otherwise, looking at the other systems, let's see, I don't want to bombard you with too much information, but yeah, mostly rock, or there's an ocean planet, but it's nowhere near the Gillard's system. So the only thing on Gillard's would be that Let me just go back to Gillard's. Sorry. Possibly that jungle world, but it wasn't remarked as anything. It's a proto world. It's still in its early evolutionary phase. Let's see, probably. Precambrian, very early stages of life development. Relatively unremarkable.
In that case, what has happened? Very mysterious.
Indeed. Are you doing anything else whilst the ship hurtles towards the system? No? Okay.
I'll fix the captain a cup of tea.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Commander.
Do some
Lieutenant
fun
Commander.
reading about a L-class planet, I guess.
Yeah. It's relatively short, but yes. An hour.
The only other on route, as you said, it's the message is 6 to 12 hours old. I'm not sure how long it'll take us to actually get there. Probably not all that long. But I'll just make sure to wire down to the to sick bay. We may be going into a recovery situation with answering a distress signal, so we'd want to have a medical team standing by.
Medics are standing by. They will prep sick bay. They do ask all sorts of questions like, what kind are we expecting? Are we expecting Klingon sort of physical combat type injuries? Are we expecting viruses? Are we expecting radiation? They run through the list of all of the potential things that they could be expecting.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, at this point in time, it's all possible.
Right. Be prepared for any contingency.
Be prepared for everything.
As you
And
do.
so the Challenger drops out of warp just at the edge of the system. And as it drops out of warp, we don't have a helmsman, so I will just roll very quickly here. Wow. Okay. You have a very good crew, because that was a 3 and a 9. Yeah. So helm, as you drop into the edge of the system, the entire ship starts to rise up and drop down. The inertial dampeners are screaming a warning, saying that your ship is way too unstable. Helm is frantically trying to press all of the buttons to keep the ship on a relatively stable course. And this lasts for a good 5 to 10 seconds of this intense, rapid riding almost, and then it subsides.
Helm, what did we just drive through? What did we just fly through? The gravitational anomalies?
I think so. I'm not sure. It's as if we were hit by a wave of stellar radiation, sir. But it's passed.
Yellow alert. Any risk to the ship beyond our? Should we put shields up? Is the radiation severe enough to put our shields up?
I'll run diagnostics, Captain. Yeah, I'll run a quick one, see if everything's all right.
Absolutely.
That's the thing you can do in Star Trek, right? You can just go, I'm running diagnostics, push a button, I'll just tell you, right? That's it. I'm doing this right? That's what the movie told me.
Right. Okay. So I am going to ask you. You were running a diagnostics on the ship. That's fairly straightforward. I'm not going to make you do a roll for that one. The exposure to whatever this was that rocked the ship, you can tell that this has severely impacted whilst it was washing over the ship. Sensors, transporters, and there is some buckling to the outer hull as a result of this. You suspect that if you expose the Challenger to this for any length of time, it could start to take some significant damage. I will ask also, please, that Lieutenant Nichols, because you're xenobiology, you are at the science station.
Mm-hmm.
Would you please give me a roll? And I'm actually going to ask for this. Ship can assist. And this roll would be a control plus science check.
Okay.
Ship will assist with senses plus science.
Xenobiology is my dedicated focus, so
Yep, sadly xenobiology is not applicable. Astrophysics, stellar phenomenon, something along those lines would work.
don't have anything that I think I can argue for this one. So
All right.
just
Control and science.
3 up and down. Oh, that's a 16 and a 2.
The 2, very good. So that's a success. And the ship did.
The ship needed a 12. I rolled a 7, so that is 1 success.
Very nice. 2 successes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so the 2 successes reveal that indeed what the helmsman and the second officer have said, the star of this system appears to be a source of constant radiation storm activity. However, the report, which you told me you were reading beforehand, indicated that there was a potential for radiation storms on a cycle of maybe once or twice a year. You are reading a second radiation storm busy emanating from the star at this moment, and it will probably impact this area in the next 25 minutes. This is a acceleration that doesn't make sense on a stellar scale. Stars don't, in the period of 10 years, suddenly go from being fairly limited in their emissions to this dramatic in emission rate. And so basically you can imagine these bands of stellar radiation washing out of the star, moving along through the system, and eventually reaching you guys at the far end. But its activity is super increased.
Just to confirm, sensors and teleporter are down, right?
So they're not down. However, whenever you are in one of these radiation waves, they become almost inoperable. And by almost inoperable, they will still work, but mechanically, they have a +3 difficulty as a base to whatever it is you're trying to do. So if you have a 2 difficulty, this would push it to 5. So they are very, 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 very impacted by these radiation storms. The other thing that your sensors have revealed is that there is a very battered Federation observation station not too far from the ship, and it seems to have taken some damage already, probably from these severe radiation storms.
Captain, permission to take a small craft to go check out that vehicle.
Yeah, how far are we from the observation station?
You're at medium range, so the ship can move into range, or yes, you can take shuttles. You've got several shuttles that you could take.
We've got shuttles and transporters, but transporters are risky because of the radiation storms, right? And Guy, for the sake of the game, the radiation storms, is that effectively a potent trait 3? Radiation storms 3, is that what's causing the impact? Yeah, okay. So that means if we can collectively put our heads together and come up with some traits that might counteract that, that's something that we could chip away at as we think about it. From
We
a game.
could, but like Xanthus is like, nah, just put me in the shuttle, man. I got it. Just put me in the shuttle. I'll just pop over, mate. I got it. Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think Lieutenant Commander, right? Thoravic?
No, just Commander.
Just Commander. Okay. I think we should probably have a gather an away team, engineers and medical, to go over to the observation station and see if we can provide any aid over there.
On my way, Captain.
Yeah, pick your team. Lieutenant Nichols, if you don't go on the away team, I think it would be useful to scan the star or possibly the station and find out if there's an artificial cause of this additional radiation, the additional radiation storm. Since this is unusual behavior, something could be causing it. I don't know if it's something that we perhaps did accidentally, or if it's something that someone else is doing to the star. But it'd be worthwhile to see if we can get the sensors to give us any additional information.
Commodore, it may be prudent for me to head over to the observation deck, see if they have any data they've collected which could be useful.
I would be glad to have you.
Sounds great. Good luck.
Whoa!
So-
Yeah, and then we off to the shuttlecraft.
All right.
Yeah, man. Do it. Let's go.
So, who are you taking with you, Commander Xanthus?
All right. So, what are my options? I'm taking Lieutenant Nichols. Hi.
Hey!
Woo! Girls' night out.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'll need. I've got medical. I'll need one. I guess like engineer. And then I'll
Right.
need one person to die to prove everything's happened. So I need a red shirt.
So, a
So a red
security-
shirt and then engineer calls in me.
All right.
That makes sense, right? That's about the right number. 4 people.
Sure. I mean, we don't have budget for more, so it's fine.
Oh,
You-
perfect. There we go.
You, Nichols, an engineer, and a blue shirt medic or something. That can be the token red shirt.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Blue shirt and red shirt.
I like that. I do like that. Right. So, Commodore, since you're staying on the Challenger, you can choose to be either the engineer or the security officer for the purposes of this exercise. Either one has been posted into Discord for your convenience. So just grab one of those and that will help as you pile into the shuttle. With I'm just making a note here, there's now 20 minutes remaining before the next wave hits. Okay. Who's piloting the shuttle, Commander?
Me.
Okay, excellent. You are piloting the shuttle. It is not a difficult pilot. However, there's an opportunity here for some momentum. So as you are coming into the observation station, having left the gigantic form of the Challenger, you notice that most of the docking bay area is covered with debris. Probably because the station was hit with a radiation wave, which jostled you guys about. Anyway, landing is going to be a little bit tricky. And so I'm going to ask you to use Daring plus Con
Fantastic.
to give me a difficulty 1 landing.
I would like to buy one of. Oh, I'm gonna echo.
You're okay?
I haven't. I can't hear my voice. It's an echo for a second there. But I'm good. It's probably my sound being rubbish. I would like to buy 1 threat. 1 dice for my threat, please.
You are always welcome to buy threat.
Thank you very much.
So 0 momentum, 7 threats.
It is. You said daring and
Con.
con. So I'm gonna 11 plus 4 is 15. I hope I do math right.
Yeah.
And success, and a success, but the success is a 2. And I have small craft as one of my focuses.
Beautiful.
4 successes. And I'm intense. So whenever I buy threat from you, when I succeed, I generate bonus momentum for each 1d20 purchased.
So you get another one. So that's 5.
So it's
Look
5
at you.
momentum.
Nice.
Brilliant. Now that bonus momentum you can't actually turn into banked momentum.
Ah.
So
Who wrote that in? Who wrote that in? Who wrote that in? Who's responsible for that?
Nathan.
However, I will allow you to use that bonus momentum to gather some more information if you like. What else can you spend 1 momentum on?
I'm happy for more information. That seems good. Before we land in.
Yeah. Okay.
Or can I use that 1 momentum to secure where we land in? So at the very least, it can't be tampered with.
It's your call. So information or secure landing site.
I'll go for secure landing site.
Lovely. So 4 momentum and 7 threats, as my records say. You bring the shuttle in. There's absolutely no sign of stress on your face as you dock in a fairly large area, which is completely surrounded by large crates and things, which don't look like they've shifted previously, and so you think this is a nice safe space. It's also not right at the edge of the docking bay in case, things get dodgy outside. So it is a perfect landing spot for you. I would then ask, if you please, Nichols, go ahead and give me, and this is a fitness plus, fitness plus security check.
Okay.
Difficulty of 1.
Nichols, if you want, there's like 4 momentum. Feel free to use some to get more dice.
Not a bad idea. Might just use 1 to get another die, please. That's 2 successes.
Perfect. You only needed 1, so the momentum goes back in the pool. So
right.
Still on 4. As the shuttle is landing, you, for whatever reason, are looking out of the window of the shuttle. You are convinced you see a 4-armed being standing, watching the shuttle land in the doorway of the shuttle bay. And then the being walks through the door before it opens.
Commander, I think I saw someone there.
Saw someone outside?
Yeah, in the doorway, just for a moment. I think we should keep our guard up.
Understandable. I'll bring in for landing. And I'm like, whee!
You land. Not a problem at all, Commander.
Right.
There is no one to greet you. There is no person in the doorway as you open the back of the shuttle or the side of the shuttle, depending on its configuration. There is atmosphere, so...
Oh, thank goodness. Really awkward if we all died right now. I'll go, right, let's keep our guard up, make sure things are going right. Lieutenant, you have the con, or you have the lead in this case.
Okay. Let's go. We're going.
Jim, who is our guest star for this week's episode?
The guest star engineer is a female Vulcan. Her name is Ensign Talau. And then we have an unnamed supernumerary security officer with us as well.
Yes.
Ensign Talau, good to working with you again, by the way.
Thank you for having me on, sir.
Okay. Right. The station was definitely built by the Federation. You can tell in terms of its design and overall aesthetic. The cargo bay, aside from various containers, which at a casual glance are things like spare parts, things that would normally look after shuttles and things, there is something amiss. There are no shuttles in the shuttle bay. A space station like this, an observation station, you would expect there to be at least 2, possibly 4 shuttles, especially since the bay seems big enough to accommodate that many.
It looks as though everyone here has already left. Evacuated, perhaps?
Then maybe the signal was just something they left behind. We can't be sure till we check everywhere. And we only have T-minus 90 minutes to do it in.
Where are you headed?
You have the lead, Lieutenant.
I want to get to a kombupa. I'm going towards kombupa. I want to see where the information is. So that's what I'm trying to find.
You're heading towards a terminal?
Mm-hmm. That's what you want to call a kombupa? Then sure.
Okay. You head in. The terminals in the docking bay won't give you that information. You're going to have to head deeper.
Yeah.
The terminals in the docking bay, what they will give you, the unnamed security officer will happily tell you, is that there was a shuttle launched about a week ago. It did not return. And then 2 shuttles were launched this morning, about 12 hours ago. They have not returned. And the last shuttle was tractor beamed out of the docking bay, and it has not returned. And that was about an hour ago.
Is there any authorization name on any of these shuttle leavings?
The first one was authorized by Zimkastal.
Mm-hmm.
The second 2 were authorized by Zimkastal. And the tractor beam, it does not appear as if it was authorized. You're not sure how it was launched and how the tractor beam was engaged. If you want to, you can go digging. But on the surface, it just is blank as to who authorized this.
We got time. We can do a little bit of digging.
We literally don't have time.
We have so much time.
One thing we don't have.
We have like
we have
loads
no
of time.
time.
We have so much time.
Rescue mission. Really need to move.
Well, we did. Fine.
Thank
Fine.
you.
Fine.
Literally,
Carry on. We will continue.
Others will be like, we have no time.
We have to sweep everywhere. You're right. We need to see if there's any survivors left behind. Let's carry on. But she's gonna. She's not. She's talking about it, but quietly.
Keep moving, Lieutenant.
All right. Let's go.
You start making your way through the doors, which, as you leave the shuttle bay, you are convinced this is where that 4-armed individual walked through. There is no sign of that individual in the corridor. And it takes you a few moments just looking at the names on the doors. It's like shuttle control, tractor beam control. None of those consoles you think will give you what you really want. But you have gone maybe 20 meters down the corridor, and you then find the secondary sensor control systems, which if you want to know anything, it's probably gonna be stored in there. Of course, you get to that room, and immediately afterwards is a turbo lift, which leads up to the bridge of this observation station.
Okay.
Where
you go is up to you.
Should we split up?
Splitting the party never goes wrong, so I think
I agree.
Yeah.
We'll check the bridge, and I'll take the security. We'll leave one security officer here, and I'll take Talal with me to the bridge.
That makes sense.
Okay. Excellent. A 3-way party split. I love it.
It's Star Trek.
So you're off the bridge. You're off the bridge, and Nichols, you and security are heading into the secondary sensors, yeah?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Wow. Let's start with the Commodore on the ship, the Challenger.
Yep.
Commodore, you have been waiting. You watched the shuttle being tracked into the into the observation station, and immediately the young ensign says, Commodore, I think we have a problem.
What?
I've lost all communication with the shuttles, sir. I am. One moment, please. And you can see the ensign busy frantically tapping away on their station. We have observational records that the shuttle went in, but we don't have any. I can't scan the interior of the station, sir. It could be. I don't know.
Well, that's unusual, right? Because generally, Starfleet or Federation observation stations don't have that kind of
Shielding.
technology, right? So is this all right? Well, then the ensign taking over the science station in Lieutenant Nichols' absence. We're on a sensor sweep on the station. What's causing this interference?
Aye, Captain.
Absolutely.
I'm in charge now. I'm in science. Ha!
You're in science.
I'm in science.
I like that. All right, science, go ahead and do it. Run your scans, please. This will require a daring plus science check.
No problem.
ship
Just
assist?
grab the science sheet. No, that's
Can the ship-
engineering sheet. Hold on. I'm not panicking. I know what I'm doing.
Nope, no worries. Can the ship assist with sensors and science?
It can indeed.
All right.
Okay.
Got it
Difficulty
there.
of 4.
11.
So what am I rolling again? What attribute and department?
Daring plus science, and the difficulty is 4.
All right. 4. Ooh.
Ship will help you with
Yeah.
1. We have more. We have 4 momentum. If you want to spend some momentum,
That's a good point. I'd like to spend a momentum for an extra die.
Sure.
how much you want to spend?
Just 1.
Just 1.
Just
Okay.
one. You know what? I've got 4. I'll spend another 2 for another 1.
So
Okay.
3
So brings us
minus
down to
that.
1 momentum.
Two, 6, 12, 13. And I have 3 on science and so success, and double success. Oh wait, do I have anything? No, just 4 successes.
And then 1 from the
Well,
ship. So 5
1.
total.
5 total.
Fantastic. You only needed 4, so it gives you 1 momentum back.
Woo!
Good roll.
Nicely done. Good job, Ensign.
Thank you, Commodore. This is Matthias Betchel. They've only been working on the ship for the last 2 years. It's their first time in the bridge, and they're really excited to be here.
Okay,
Great
I
job.
wonder how they're going to feel about delivering bad news.
Oh, they're about to lose their minds. Matthias like, I'm doing things, yay! What's the news?
Someone is actively blocking the ship's scanners from penetrating the observation post.
I turn on dramatically. I'm like, Commodore, I don't think this is caused our Moscow on its own. This is being done on purpose. Someone is actively blocking us, sir. Ma'am.
Someone is actively blocking us. Well, go to Red Alert and scan for a ship in the area.
What button is Red Alert?
It's on my armrest. I'll get it.
Okay,
It's like so weird. It is the green one.
What happens when you get Andorian engineers? They can't
There
see
you go.
color. So. Anyway, right. So the ship goes to red alert, and you are going to go scanning for spaceships out and about, which we will come back to in a little bit. Meanwhile, Ms. Nichols is in the secondary sensors systems. What are you looking for?
So I want to know, I think, if they've been keeping records of like these radiation storms and like if there's any kind of like any observations which might explain why they've been becoming more frequent or constant, as the case may be, or just any other observations which might be of note to explain what's gone on here. Any kind of records that might be indicate what's been happening in the recent history of this place.
So, looking at the surface files that are available at your rank of lieutenant, it appears that the observation station was put into place because the radiation storms on a subsequent rescan were artificial in nature. What was causing them was uncertain, hence the observation station being put up. But when the observation station was installed, the radiation storms were once every 6 months. And the station was designed to withstand the radiation, which at this extreme distance was fairly negligible. Fast forward, and the radiation storms are becoming much more frequent. And the logs start to become classified. The last public entry was that, and it's a personal log which wasn't encrypted. It says Brody wants to go to Gillard 2. I think he's mistaken, but what's the harm in trying? With these storms coming every day now, we are running out of time. And then all the logs after that have been encrypted at the commander level by Zimka's Tell.
Okay. All right. Time crunch. Laura really wants to be like, let's look deeper, but we're in a time crunch here. Is there a way I can I flash drive into these, take them with us to look when we're back at the ranch?
Mysteriously, your very large square tricorder you can put onto the console, and you can begin the transfer. The transfer, are you taking all of the data?
I mean, if we have time, should we do? And yeah, the commander's not here to tell me I don't. Sure, I have time.
I like that. I am going to ask you to please give me an insight plus science check.
Okay, insight plus science. I do have computer expertise, which, if you'll allow me, lets me buy an extra D20 for this one for free.
Well, you can buy an extra D20, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm actually going to change it to reason and science, not insight. Sorry, reason and science.
I'm happy with that.
Difficulty is 2.
2. Oh, do I want to take? We got a lot. We've got momentum to spare. Can I use one to take?
Yeah, we have like 2, 3, right? Right now.
2.
We have 2 right now.
You're good.
Good.
Yeah, do it. Knock stuff out.
You guys are on the bridge. You don't know what I'm up to.
It's there to be spent.
You're
if
so
it's
right.
momentum, spend it.
You're so right. Okay. Let's not pretend about we didn't see those 2. I got 2 successes. Yeah, a 1 and an 11. Right?
And you didn't roll any 20s by any chance, right?
I did, and I rolled a 16 and a 17. And then a 1 and an 11.
Because 20s are bad. Or fun, depending on the So how many successes?
2.
2, which is what you needed. So this observation station, it would have a lot of data of stellar phenomenon. It's been here for a while. It's been tracking stuff. So you would expect it to have quite a lot of data. This has maybe 4 times as much data as it should have, but you're not sure what it is because it's all been encrypted, but it's big. There is a lot of data here. It's probably going to take you 10 minutes to download the entire database.
Just in case, is there a way that I can prioritize like the encrypted stuff, that's the juicy stuff, ahead of the publicly available stuff, or the stuff that's at my level?
Sadly, the juicy stuff accounts for about 3/4 of it.
Well, that's the 3/4 I want. That's the 7.5 minutes that I want to spend.
There you go. 7.5 minutes it is. So you're obviously downloading that data. The security officer standing next to you nervously taps his phaser that he's got at his side, but that's it. Xanthus, you arrive on the bridge. And it's empty. There are flashing, sparkling lights here and there. There are several warning signs that have been ignored. Several panels indicating that the station is, has got a lot of issues going on with it.
Xanthus has no time for any of that. I'm sure when the lieutenant gets up here, they can figure it out. I'm currently worried about life signs. Can I move to a terminal and be like, right, who's still around here? And push buttons to find that out.
Absolutely, you can. And so you move over and you run a very simple scan. I'm not going to get you to roll for it. It's not difficult at all. Ensign Tallow, what are you doing?
Given that the commander's busy trying to look for life signs, I think I'd like to plug into a terminal and just do, from an engineering perspective, what's the status of the station? Like, what you mentioned that there's a lot of things wrong with it, so I just want to get a top level list. Like, what's the most critical stuff going on here? And so I can give him an honest report of where we are.
All right.
A diagnostic of the entire station, what's currently happening.
Yes.
Like that.
I love it. So, Mr. Xanthus, you find, running your life signs, that there are... One second. There are 84 life signs. They are all on deck 4 in what looks to be a large, possibly a dining area or a recreational area, but they are all clustered there.
How many of is there able to tell what kind of life signs?
There are some Vulcans. You can detect that there's a Trill. There's some Tellarites. A pretty standard Federation mix.
Oh snap! I can't fit 84 people on the shuttlecraft, can I?
Sadly, you can fit a maximum of 12.
All right. Well, let's go see them, and maybe I'll figure it out from there. I turn around. I'm like, Ensign, did you find anything?
The Ensign did indeed find quite a lot of information. Once again, but maybe not so good. So the observation station is, for rules perspective, it is a scale 5 structure. It currently has 2 breaches. And one of those breaches is sensors, and the other breach is the weapons. No, it doesn't have weapons. Sorry. Is structure. So it can sustain 3 more breaches, and then that's it. It's done. Its shields are normally 15. They're normally 20. Currently, the shields are offline.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
And
that's bad, right?
Well,
That's bad.
I'll relay that to the commander, and then I'd also want to be able to say, just based on my engineering expertise and knowledge, what presuming putting shields back online would be the priority. How long would that take so that it can survive the next radiation storm?
Sure. In order to get the shields up, you will have to restore reserve power. As there is no reserve power at the current moment in time. And you then have to see what exactly is available or is not available to then be able to pump into the shields. I'm just busy pulling up any info that you might need on that one. But yeah, you are looking at, if everything goes according to plan, you're probably looking at a 3-minute turnaround, and by your best estimates, you've got 12 minutes left.
What was the turnaround? 3 minute?
3 minutes, if everything is absolutely fine.
3 minute turnaround, and we have 12 minutes left before the radiation storm hits us, right?
Yeah,
So I'll relay that. I'll say the station has suffered some damage. Sensors and structures sustained some significant damage. Shields are out right now. Reserve power is out. I should be able to restore reserve power within 3 to 5 minutes, and that could bring the shields back up. But that's a dicey proposition, given that I'm the only one here. If we had an engineering team, we could probably make it go faster. But I can get started on that now.
Get it started now and contact the Challenger. Let them know what's going on. I'm gonna go downstairs and check on those people.
All right, yes, sir. And I will start attempting to restore reserve power.
All right.
Oh, first I got to contact the ship.
Are you contacting the ship first or restoring power?
I'll contact the ship first to give them an update on what's happening here. And in the interest of not talking to myself, I will just relay that in my character voice to my commanding officer.
Oh, will you?
Yeah, you can't actually contact the Challenger when you try and reach out to the Challenger. Remember, you're using the flip-top communication devices. You flip it open. There is nothing going out to the Challenger at all. Cut off. And look at that. Yeah, we go. You got the prop.
Not working.
So yes,
Commander, there's no communication.
You try and get hold of the commander to tell him that there's nothing. You can't get hold of the Challenger.
He left, didn't he?
He doesn't get anything either.
Yeah, shoot. Okay. Well, then I will just I will proceed to attempt to restore power then.
All right, I'm going to remain with you just for a moment. So I would ask you to please give me a control plus engineering check, difficulty of 1.
Okay, let me pull up the character sheet here. Control plus engineering.
We've got momentum, right?
We have 1 point of momentum, yeah. My target
use
number...
that bad boy. Get it done.
What's that? Go ahead and spend it.
Yeah, do it.
You can also choose to succeed at cost if you like. That would give you a complication, but then you automatically succeed.
Nah, that's okay. I'll spend the momentum for the extra dice. And so my target number is 14. We're on 3 dice here. I've got a 7, 3, and 2. I'm a supporting character, so I don't have any focuses. So that's 3 successes.
You only needed 1, so you get 2 momentum back, puts you on 3. You didn't need to worry about that one. Very nice. So now you have reserve power.
Hooray!
And as soon as you... Well, I'm going to come back to you on that one. All right.
Okay.
So reserve power is coming back online. For the briefest of moments, Xanthus and Nichols, the room that you're in seems to light up a little bit faster. Your download goes from 7.5 minutes, it goes to 5 minutes as additional power systems start to wash through the station. Nichols, you are in the secondary sensors chamber downloading stuff, and you're being hailed on the console.
Oh, well, better answer that.
You open up the comms and you hear...
Hello? Is anyone there? I think I'll turn to my my security friend. Lenny, is that a language you're familiar with?
I'm no.
No. Me neither. That doesn't seem good. Do I get the impression that it's like the signal is like scrambled, or is this like someone is just screaming into a communication?
You get the sense that this is what it's saying, that this is the actual sound, and then suddenly it changes to this better? Your tongue?
Ah, thank you. Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
Is that an appropriate greeting?
Sure. I mean, it's a bit of a difficult day. I don't think we need to stand on ceremony. How are you doing?
I am here to help. How may I serve?
Oh. Do you have a name?
I am... One moment. I am SER011.
Right. And,
Might I inquire your designation?
Sure. I'm Lenora Nichols. You can call me Lenora or Lieutenant if you do prefer to be formal, but you know.
As you wish, Master.
Oh, that's very formal. Are you... Hello, what kind of life form are you?
I am not. You require nourishment. You should head to Deck 3, Room 28.
Oh, you know... I had a big lunch. So you're not alive, you're a computer?
So a point of order, have you actually had a big lunch?
Oh, great question. Sure, why not?
Scans indicate you are dehydrated and have eaten too much. Please report to Deck 3, Room 28.
Okay, the body shaming is very old school. We're not going to be doing any more of that. I can eat as much as I like. So if you're not... wow, okay. You know, I'm going to turn to my security NPC. This guy's rude. You're kind of rude. What are you then? Come on, what are you? You can tell me.
I am here to help. I will help.
I'm not gonna lie, you're coming across a little bit suspicious.
I am not designated to be suspicious. Report to Deck 3, Room 28.
Sure. How's my download doing while I'm keeping this thing talking?
So it was down to 5 minutes. Let me just double check here. You've got 3 minutes to go.
Okay. I will report there shortly.
Excellent.
But I'm having such a nice time chatting to you right now. I'd love to know more about you.
Route.
Sorry, say again?
Communications can continue en route. If you are unable to move, I will transport you there.
Oh, I'd rather you didn't do that, actually. I'd really rather you didn't.
You are not left the room you are in currently.
No, I'm just, considering my options. Can I, I'm trying to figure this out. Is there a way I can try and figure out what's going on here with this guy?
You can indeed. You give me a check. This one is going to require an insight plus security check.
Okay. I have this thing called Did the Reading, which says that when I'm attempting a task, I can spend a momentum to use science instead of the department I would usually use.
Very good.
And I count as having an applicable focus.
Oh.
But if I could each time, if I keep doing it, the momentum cost goes up. That's kind of. But this is the first time.
Okay.
So can I do insight plus science?
You can indeed. The difficulty is 4.
Okay. So I spent a momentum to get 1 more.
You would also spend threat.
Oh, go on then. Let's do a threat as well.
All right, so there'll be 2 threat to get you an additional die. So that puts you currently on 4 die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And the the difficulty was what?
4.
Oh, okay. I don't feel good about this.
Just roll off successes. Problem solved.
Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Okay. All right, I'll just roll all successes. Hang on a sec. So my target number is insight plus science, so 13.
And you have focus, so your science range is your critical range.
Okay.
Your science score is your critical range for successes.
Unfortunately, no. I rolled a 16, a 14, 2 16s, a 14, and an 8. That's not going to do it.
No. You are attempting to access systems you should not have access to. You will proceed to Deck 3, Room 28. There is a subtle hissing sound as gas is being released into the secondary sensors room.
Uh-oh.
Lieutenant, I think we should leave, says the security officer.
Yeah, no, I am getting that impression, but I do...
Proceed to Deck 3, Room 28.
I have a focus in chemistry. Can I tell what this gas is? Or can I have an educated guess?
No. You can smell, it's a sweet, sweet smell of lavender. This is probably anethazine gas. It will put you out like a light. It'll send you to sleep.
Oh, just to sleep. That's not so bad. I'm going to turn to a security friend and be like, you should go catch up with the others. I'm just going to wait for this. I really want these files.
Lieutenant, I don't think I should leave you.
I really don't want to pull rank.
Right? You want me to go where?
Yeah, go
Deck 3, Room 28.
Maybe don't go straight there. Maybe go to the bridge and find the others first.
He nods at you. Are you all right.
Gonna be fine. She's already pulling like the collar of her uniform up over her nose and mouth. Gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine, I swear. Okay, whilst that is happening, we jump back to the Challenger. And on the Challenger, 10 minutes remaining, Commodore, in terms of the next wave that is incoming. Scans for who is attempting to hide anything. It appears as if the interference is coming from the observation station itself, sir. As if something on there doesn't... Well, they just don't want us to know what's going on. I can try and cut through it, but it might take some time.
Yes, please try to do so. Can we get a communication to the away team?
Only once I've got through the interference, sir. They're blocking everything. They're jamming the full range of things. And this radiation is not making it easy.
All right. Yeah, best effort to break through the interference then.
Okay.
Helm, given that the radiation storm is coming in the next 10 minutes, if we need to, can we position the Challenger in between the source of the radiation storm and can we put ourselves in between the station and the radiation storm to help protect the station if needed? Will our shields hold up against the radiation storm?
Aye, Captain. I'll do that, sir.
Let's do that.
There is a bleeping on your console, Commodore.
I will address it. What's that bleeping coming from?
It's coming from engineering. It's your chief engineer.
Oh, yes, Commander?
I couldn't help but overhear, sir, that you are suggesting that we move the ship in position in front of the observation station, sir.
Yes, because the observation station is currently blocking our sensors and communications, and there's another radiation storm happening in the next 10 minutes that we need to help protect the station so we can break through the interference.
I do appreciate that very much, sir. However, I do feel it's important to point out that we nearly got broken the last time we were hit by one of those radiation surges. And if you want us to extend shields around a station of that size, I can't guarantee that we are going to actually succeed in staying in one piece, with all due respect, Commodore.
Understood, Commander. Best effort.
Thank you, sir.
The comm line.
Bridge out.
All right. Oh boy. Xanthus, you arrive at deck 3, room 28.
I will be running the whole way there.
Lovely.
Timer.
Absolutely. You think in your, well, on your comm device, you have logged, you got about 10 minutes left, give or take.
Ugh.
You arrive at the room where all of the individuals were. The doors have been locked.
Bang, bang, bang. Is anybody in there?
There is a softer banging. Yes. Who is this?
I'm Commander Xanthus from the Challenger. We're here to rescue you. We got your distress signal.
This is Commander Tell.
Oh.
It's imperative. Have you removed the hologram?
What hologram?
Can you open this door?
One way or another.
You shoot the door controls?
Yeah, that works every time, right?
It works every time. Oh boy. All right. As you shoot the door controls, I would ask you to please give me a fitness plus security check.
That's my specialty, baby.
The difficulty here is 3.
Oh, never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I'm a bad dice, so that's okay with you. Can I buy a dice, please?
Buy dice?
Yeah, buy a dice. I need 3 successes. I'm gonna need that dice. All right. Do I have anything? Oh, I am good at energy weapons. I just have to roll below my security, right? Easy. I can do this.
You got this.
A 3, a 10, and a 16. That is exactly 3 successes with no complications.
Beautiful. The reason why is because the moment you discharge your phaser, yes, it slams into the door panel, which would allow you to manually now open the door. However, an emergency force field tries to spring up around you, but you could almost anticipate it happening. And so you very, very dramatically, however you want to describe it, get out of the way of being entrapped within this force field.
It comes down like that. So
Sure.
I hit the ground, I roll.
Beautiful. Then this voice says,
I'm sorry. Discharging of phasers is illegal aboard this station. You will be apprehended and punished.
I go, this is Commander Xanthus of the Challenger. Who's speaking?
I'm here to serve. I will help you by preventing you from committing any further crimes.
I pause for a second. I think, what would the Commodore do? And I think, okay, maybe not that. Okay, what would Lieutenant do? Okay, I can't do that either. So I go to my next level of thinking, which is shooting you a crime?
is that what you say?
I say that, yeah.
It would constitute damage to Federation property, and that is, unfortunately, a crime.
There are people who are trapped in this room who cannot leave, who need to leave because a wave is coming to destroy this place. I need to get them out. You holding them in is against Federation protocol, and I have to ask you to step down nicely or I'll step you down for you.
The individuals in room 3, in room 28, have all voluntarily reported there for their own safety. I am serving them. I will serve you too. Unfortunately, the door controls to room 28 are no longer functional. You will have to take Jeffrey's tube 3H in order to access the room. You should do so now. That way, you may face punishment by your peers. And also be kept safe. As for any external factors, I'm unable to determine if there are or are not. And as a result, my current protocol stands.
Hold, please. Bang, bang. How do I turn off the hologram?
We don't know. That's why we're all hiding in here.
Thanks. I'll think of something. And I'll be like, understandable. And I'll run back to catch the others. Because I'm like, while I'm running back, I'm like, gun comms, trying to call the captain, the commander, but I'm assuming I can't. And I'm like, oh, god damn it. And I'm still running to catch up everyone else.
So you're heading back to the bridge?
Yes.
All right. So now into the room filling with gas. You're going to need to give me a fitness plus, I'm going to say medicine check here, please.
Okay.
As you are trying to hold your breath and not breathe in this rather noxious gas. Difficulty of 2.
Okay. Does my chemistry focus help? The fact I know what the gas is.
Yeah,
I know it's gonna make me sleepy, so I'm trying to stay awake and like resist the effect of it.
You know what? I'm gonna say that you realize that if you really thicken up the layering in front of you, you can slow down its penetration, but it is a gas. It's gonna get through one way or another.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll let you do your
She's like got like one sleeve over and she's frantic hacker typing with the other.
Shallow breaths.
Difficulty 2 and I've got 3. That'll be alright. You said fitness and medicine, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm trying to get a 13. I got a 19. Nope. I got a 7 and I got a 13. I have to be under, is that right? Or is 13 okay?
No, absolutely good. So that's 2 successes. Right, your download, by virtue of plot time, is finished.
Okay. I'm gonna yank that boy out. I'm not right clicking to remove media safely. I'm yanking it out, and I am getting out of that room, or stumbling probably sleepily out of that room.
Yes, I like it. I like it. 6 minutes remaining on the clock before the wave hits. Where are you groggily heading with your tricorder full of stuff?
Okay. As far as I know, everyone's on the bridge. Scary voice.
28.
Yeah, and that's this way, right? Start heading towards the bridge.
That is correct.
Great.
Totally. Yeah.
So I'm
I
going
am
up.
pleased that you decided to allow me to serve you.
Yeah, no, well, the bit where you gassed me really made me like you more, so.
I will provide a chemical restorative when you arrive in Deck 3, Room 28.
Sure, great. And that's this way. Definitely. Via the bridge, yeah?
Incorrect. But you will use the turbo lift.
Sure, that's what I'll do. So while I'm on my way, what's this all in aid of?
I am uncertain as to how to respond to your question.
Oh,
I
sorry.
want to serve, but I cannot serve you at this present moment in time. Please
And you-
restate your question.
And so you serve, what, all life forms, all Federation staff? Like, who is it exactly you're trying to serve?
I am here to serve those who are aboard this observation station.
And what does service mean to you?
Fulfilling your every requirement to ensure that you remain healthy and safe.
So if I required to, like, leave, you would help us do that?
If it was in my capabilities, yes.
Great. I feel like I require to not be sleepy now. Is that something you could help with?
I have already prepared the necessary ingredients to form a stimulant.
Uh-huh. And it can't come here, where I am?
It is more efficient if I keep you all in the same space.
It is more... yeah. Great. I'm going to speed up a bit. I need to find the others. Have they been moved? Uh-oh.
So stepping into the turbo lift, you have to hold one of the activator handles, and then you can declare whether you are going to decks 1 through 10 or through to the bridge.
Take the handle. Bridge.
I wish to point out that that is not where you should be heading. The stimulant is not in Deck 3, Room 28.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. I'm so sleepy. I got confused. I'll just wait till it gets there and then I'll reprogram it. Yeah.
That is not efficient. Deck
Yeah.
3 is before the bridge.
Yeah, the sleepiness is really affecting my efficiency, unfortunately. If only I was less sleepy.
You wait, the doors open, and you're on deck 3.
That's not what I wanted. Oh no. Great. Thanks for overriding it. That's so nice of you.
Running along the corridor, because this is how time works, you see the commander.
Oh, Commander.
Lieutenant.
There is some kind of machine intelligence hologram.
Don't understand it either. We gotta get to the bridge.
It's controlling the lift, Commander.
Is there another way to the bridge that we can take? Is there like steps?
Jeffrey's tubes.
Jeffrey's tubes it is.
Jeffrey's tubes.
All right, you open up one of the hatches. The voice once again reminds you that
This is not the way to get to room 28.
as you start climbing up the ladders manually. Yeah, this is if you do it carefully and slowly, it's going to take you 3 minutes. You could try and push it, in which case then I'm going to get a roll from you guys.
Okay.
Do you need it from both?
Well, it depends on how many of you want to get to the bridge.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So to push it is going to be fitness plus security.
I'm all right for that, but
Yeah, that-
Difficulty is 1, so it's not too tough. It's just climbing up 3 decks.
oh, difficulty 1. Oh, that's all right then.
yeah, it's probably fine. My target's 12. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
My thing it's 16. I'm looking great.
Yeah, no, I guess I'm not that fit or secure, but you know, we do what we can. We'll chance it.
You know what?
I just got 2 base successes.
2 successes. That's great.
No, I got 1 success. I got an 11 and a 19. So
Perfect. So that gives you your successes. It gives you 1 extra momentum, as a matter of fact.
Woo!
nice. Up with momentum. Up the ladder.
Jim, are you on 2 momentum as well?
I've got 1 momentum, 9 threat.
Yes, and then the one that Lloyd has just got now.
Okay, so we got two momentum, 9 threat.
Okay, perfect. Our numbers concur. Very nice. So within the space of much less time, you arrive on the bridge. 5 minutes remain on the clock. The 2 of you break onto the bridge. There is once again that annoying voice just reminding you this is not where you should be. But we have to cut back to the Challenger. And the Challenger is desperately trying to work out just what on earth is going on. They're trying to break through the interference and that sort of thing. Jim, I'm going to ask for you to please give me the role for this. As you're basically coordinating the bridge team, the science officer reports that this is more complicated. They need an engineer to consult, and they need a security officer to consult as well, to see just what on earth is going on and where that comes from. So I would ask you, if you could please give me a reason plus engineering check.
Reason
And
plus engineering. Okay.
yep. And I will for the other 3 folk who are assisting. I'm not going to deduct the extra momentum for multiple assists. This is a team job here.
All right. I'm going to spend 1 momentum. I'm going to spend 1 momentum to give myself an extra dice.
Sure, because the difficulty is 5. So you've got 3 dice. The other 2 are adding 2 dice. So that gives you a maximum of 5.
Okay.
Difficulty 4.
Okay. All right. I've got let's see, a 6, a 13, and a 14. So that is a total of 1 success.
And your team generated a 4 and a 17, so they only generated 1 success as well. So that's 2 successes.
And we needed
4.
Yeah, not enough.
Yeah. So whatever is going on that station, it's reacting faster than any kind of Federation officer could react, because every time you guys try, well, what if we tried this backdoor? What if we tried pinging it? If we tried this, it reacts almost instantaneously. Yeah, it's defeating your current team.
Okay. Well, I will ask the team to continue to attempt to do that, and focus our efforts on positioning the ship in such a way that it's that our shields can help protect the station if and when that radiation storm hits.
The first officer, Commander Milthrop, steps forward. With respect, sir, I believe I should take another shuttle to the station and pull our team out manually.
Engineer on the bridge, whoever's available to, or the first officer might be able to answer it. How likely are the shuttles going to be able to survive the hit of the radiation storm if it impacted the station and the ship as severely as it did? It's a huge risk to take a shuttle over there.
Scanning, says Matthias, as he'll take a look.
This is not a roll that needs to be done simply by looking at what happened to the Challenger when the Challenger arrived. A shuttle would probably be turned into a piece of metal the size of a regular drinks can. It would be crushed like a bug.
I look back and I go, not pretty, Captain.
Not pretty. Commander, I wouldn't recommend taking a shuttle over to the station. Is there any chance we can use transporters before the storm hits? No, because we still have the interference from the station. Yeah, take your best shot then. Get a recovery team, ASAP.
Understood, sir. Milthrop leaves as quickly as they possibly can, heading towards the shuttle bay. They assemble a team of 5 security officers, and the shuttle departs. 3 minutes to impact. You guys are on the bridge. What you doing?
I have a plan, but it's my plan, so bear with me. As soon as we got on the bridge, I'm gonna flip over, turn to time, like, Talal, shut it all down. We're restarting the observation station.
What? I was about to turn the shields back on.
No time. Turn it all down and get it back up and put the shields back on. But turn it down now. Everything, shut it all off.
Okay. Yes, sir. I'll hit the reset button. On the whole
Have you
smack,
tried just unplugging it and plugging it back in again?
Yeah,
Turn it on and off again. Straight up, just restart the ship. The hologram before trying to get thing booted up, it won't know what's going on. It's the perfect plan. While it's down, we can communicate with the Challenger. When it gets back up, we can put it back in. If it's desperate, we can teleport. Shut it down.
All right. Shutting down an observation station is not easy. The warp core of the station is running, and one doesn't just flick a switch, sadly. It does take a few minutes to shut down. But as Talal begins the shutdown sequence...
Actually, I cannot allow you to do this. It would imperil the lives of all aboard the ship.
Who's that, sir?
My guy, you are imperiling the lives.
There is no evidence of this. I'm here to serve.
So I was looking completely mystified. Like, who's his voice?
There's a hologram. It's taking over the whole place. It's put everyone's lives in danger. We need to get it out of the system. We can't get out of the system from where we are. Can you do something about it?
Oh. Okay. Well,
You've got 3 minutes.
Okay, I'll start digging into the system and see if I can figure out where this rogue program is.
I like that. All right, Talal, off you go. This will require a daring plus security check, if you please.
Daring plus security. Well, she's neither daring nor secure, so I think I will just hope for the best here. Hey, we do have one momentum, so
We have momentum.
I'll spend that 1 point of momentum.
Spend that 1 point of momentum.
Yep, I will spend that 1 point of momentum for an extra die. My target number is 9, so not looking real good here, but let's see what happens. I got a 1, a 7, and a 10, so that's 3 successes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So, Talal, very, very quickly, because time is ticking, 2 minutes remaining, Talal discovers this is an alien program that was brought onto the station by Commander Tell. And looking at its coding has been fried. It probably was designed to be a helpful, assistive hologram for this alien species. But the radiation storms possibly have corrupted it quite severely, and it kind of interfaced with Starfleet protocol. in terms of survival protocols and that sort of thing. And there's something else as well. You think this program hasn't been able or hasn't run for a good couple thousand years. And just looking at some of the logs that it had with the other crew of the observation station, it's possibly lonely.
Aww.
But it has also prevented them from leaving. To remove this thing, you would have to do a hard shutdown of the warp core, which would require you to go to the actual warp core itself and manually shut it down. The hologram is so integrated into the systems. The good news is that Commander Xanthus's idea of rebooting the system would absolutely work.
How far is the core system?
Deck 5.
Within a minute?
I mean, you would have to make a severe fitness and security check to do it, because you'd basically be sliding down deck after deck after deck. It's intense, but maybe you could do it.
I look over and go, Lieutenant, if it doesn't work, find a way to save the ship.
All right, so fitness and security, difficulty of 3. Please succeed.
Is there a fortune in this game?
No, but you can give me threat.
You got your determination.
Values. Can I not use my values to get bonuses?
Is there a way I can like help?
Not with the climbing, but as Jim's pointed out, you do have determination if you have a value that's appropriate.
I am ready for action.
Okay. I'll give you that. So you can use your determination to automatically get a success on one of your die.
Fantastic.
If you like. I mean, you can do other things with it, but that's probably the most applicable.
Yes. This is the moment. This is the trailer moment of the episode. So I need to make it look good. So one of my dice is a 1. How many successes do I need?
You need 3, and I am going to spend 4 threat to increase your complication range to a that's down 2. So your complication range would now be 18, 19, or 20.
You can spend more and make it 15. I'm still not gonna hit it. I'm that brave. Do it, coward. Do it, you coward.
Sit with 18, 19, or 20.
Just let the shot. Okay. I'm going to give you 1 threat because I'll need that momentum. And I'm still, so that means I'm rolling 2 dice. I have 2 successes. I just need 1 more.
And no 18s, 19s, or 20.
Well, I did get a 20, but I also got a 3, so I have 4 successes, and I have a bonus momentum because I bought threat because I'm intense.
Okay. So you zip line basically down these ladders, frantically going as fast as humanly possible, or in your case, Andorianly possible. You get to the core within 1 minute. However, because of the complication, you suffer 4 stress.
I'll take it.
As you've landed, your ankles snapped a little bit. Not snapped, your ankles twisted. You landed, your shoulders twisted. You've landed, your hands are burning. But you get to the warp core, you have 1 minute left. Commodore, the Challenger has moved in position of the observation station. You are seeing on the view screen this giant visual wave of very red, angry cloud with lots of dark purple lightning arcing across it, because that's what a radiation storm looks like here, washing towards the Challenger. Your orders, Commander?
Brace for impact.
on the bridge of the space station, of the observation station.
I really urge you to head to Deck 3, Room 28.
Hey, I get it. I know. We might have to, leave. Do you want to come too? Hold up my space flash drive.
Oh, I like that. Give me a second here.
I am capable of being duplicated. Where would we be heading?
Really big spaceship. Loads of people who really like to be allowed to go where they want, but very, very friendly, very chatty. A lot of great folks.
I accept. You may duplicate my program and transfer me to the other vessel where I might provide service.
Sure. Might. Yeah, maybe. Just a little partition here in my drive, little space, little folder for you. There we go.
All right. So that's what you, Engineer Talau, are you doing anything? All these people are suddenly involved?
I think if the commander's going to shut down power, then I don't think I'll have anything I can do. But if there's anything I can do to support the lieutenant getting the copy of the hologram into her device, I can do that. Or if there's anything I can do in the moments that we have before everything is shut down, just to gather whatever additional information I can about this hologram and figure out how to keep it from further impacting us or the Challenger.
Fantastic. From the window, the security officer, Lenny, I believe you called him, he's going, Lieutenant, and you see the room is now starting to pick up this red glow as this wall of radiation comes towards you. Commander, you are about to throw down the switches to initiate full power down. I'm going to ask you to please give me a control plus engineering difficulty 2.
Everyone, I tried my best. I'm sorry, we're all gonna die now. I gave my best. This is as far as I go. This is as far as I go. No further.
Control
I'll buy
plus
a
engineering.
die. Screw it.
Yes, give me more threats.
Oh no, I won't. I've got how much momentum do I have?
0.
I gained. Oh, I gained bonus momentum. Doesn't count. All right, take the threat.
Give him the threat.
Yep. Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Could be more. I had to spend a lot of threat to increase your complication range, which you
Didn't
said
need it. What's got 2 successes, just like that.
just like that.
Just like that. Is my complication still 18 to 20?
No.
I'm good then. Yeah.
Yep. You shut down. You are as you're about to transfer the file across, a little message pops up saying replace current files. You must have inadvertently downloaded the hologram when you did the initial dump of everything that they had scanned, which means that this hologram came in via sensors.
Ooh.
And then the room goes dark, except for the ominous red glow, which gets brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. The Challenger is set to brace for impact. Its shields are extended around the observation platform. The red wave gets closer and closer and closer, and we'll be back next week. Thanks for watching. There we go. Very nice, team. Good job.
Yeah.
Lovely
Time
job.
is wasted. Yeah. Impact.
We're in trouble.
I don't know. I reckon this hologram is just a real nice guy underneath it all, and a real nice guy underneath it all. And I think we're going to turn things around. It'll be great.
I am really hurting though. Please help me.
We got time.
We got time.
We got time.
Fine. We're fine. All right, folks, this has been our playthrough in celebration of the upcoming release of Star Trek Adventures 2nd edition, the Exploration Guide, which helped create this crazy, crazy adventure. It was super cool. Go check out last week's video if you haven't, where we created this adventure. I don't think it necessarily contains spoilers, just plans which may or may not unfold. That remains to be seen. But in the meantime, let's just get a final checkout from where we can find all of these lovely people and all of the cool and wonderful stuff that they do. So let us go with most valuable player of the match, which was Ensign Lenny, for pointing out the impending wave that was about to hit the station. But Eleni is not here, so let's go with the Commodore. Commodore, where can we find you and where else can we watch cool stuff?
Hey everybody, I'm Jim. I'm not hard to find. I'm everywhere that we talk about Star Trek Adventures, so you can go to the Modiphius Discord, the unofficial Facebook group, unofficial Reddit. Anywhere anybody's talked about Star Trek Adventures or Fallout 2D20, I'll be there. You can also go to my website, scribeandnetty.com, if you want to check out some of my fiction writing and go from there. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have fun.
Fantastic. Thank you. Down below, Michelle.
I have been and remain Michelle Kelly. I'm an actor, voice actor, and lieutenant who's not super good at staying on ceremony, as it turns out. You can find me on the socials at Michellecopter. I'm also a staff member at EUphoria Actual Plays, which is an actual play studio all about celebrating the diversity of TTRPG talent across Europe. So check out EUphoria Actual Plays as well on all the socials.
And last but not least, Lloyd.
Hi, I'm Lloyd. I work for Modiphius. I gave up going to Gen Con to play this game because how serious I am about it. I'll see y'all later.
And Guy, where can we find you?
Yes, my name is Guy, and you can find me on the YouTube channel Off My Bridge, where I talk about all things Star Trek Adventures 2nd edition. And yes, otherwise head on over to my website. That's www.greatgamemaster.com for all sorts of cool and wonderful stuff. And it has been my pleasure to run today's game, and I look forward to the next session. So thanks to Modiphius for giving us this wonderful platform. Until next week, live long and happy gaming.